Welcome back to another episode of Where Owls Walk. Hope you are doing well. We're talking about winding up orders and Carlos Carval's potential visit and goalkeepers. Just what is going on with goalkeepers at Wednesday. We're looking at the next set of fixtures as well. How many points will Wednesday pick up as well? Hope your spirits are still high given all the swirling news around this famous old club. My name is Mark Cameron-Neutral. We've got Tom and Lewis who travel the country watching the Owls, and of course we are live on YouTube at this particular week, so if you're watching us live, do drop us a comment with all your things, and yeah, we'll love to get our subscriber count up as well. So if you've just come across the channel, it's brand new, drop us a quick sub as well. Right, Tom, I say this every week, where do we start this week? We're also doing the A to Z of Sheffield Wednesday as well. This week we're looking at B, and yeah, I think we can probably know where we're going to be heading for that. Tom, let's do our Serie out thing to start off with. We have to start everyone with that. But HMRC are now potentially stepping in. It's good news, isn't it? In a way.
Yeah, I mean, it's weirdly good news. In any other kind of business, it would be shocking news. But for us, I mean, yeah, it kind of just brings it closer to a potential sale, which is kind of all we really want. If we get the minus 12 points, I mean, yeah, I'm not sure we've got much of a chance of staying up anyway. Just get it done. And then, yeah, hopefully rebuild with a new owner in League One. But yeah, I'm really hoping that something can get sorted in the next few weeks. There's even rumours that he's been turning down money. I'm not sure if that's true about an offer, but if that is, I don't know what's going on with him. He seems all right in Thailand, wherever he was last week, living it up. So yeah, hopefully HMRC can do us a good one for once.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? I mean, is there any danger here, Lewis, that he finds £1 million down the back of the sofa and goes, I can pay off and we're just back to square one?
I hope not. I think he's all. I hope he's all out of money by now and he's forced into the sale. But knowing Wednesday's luck, he'll find some sort of millions from somewhere and pay off whatever he needs to. But yeah, just like Tom says, hopefully this HMRC thing means, all Wednesday fans care at the moment is the sale of the club in the short term. Just get it sold. That's it. I'm sure we'll take however many points it takes, just get the club sold in the short term. That's all Wednesday fans care about.
Those rumours you mentioned, Tom, it came from the Wednesday Saturday podcast saying that he's rejected a bid of 40 million in the past week. I mean, we heard he's rejected reports of, he's valued at 100 million and now he's not selling it for 40. I mean, what valuation does the guy have, do you think, of the club?
Yeah, I mean, he's been saying 100, or at least that's what's been rumoured, which is just crazy because even I think Everton was sold for around 100, something like that. And then, at us, I think at the start of the season, you could maybe said he'll try get 50, which is still a bit too much, but you could kind of justify it. At the moment, you'd have to pay. He'd have to pay someone to take it. Should be really. I mean, it's like you've crashed your car and then you've gone. You're asking for out of the dealership prices. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, I'm not sure if he has asked for that. But at the moment, I think he's just going to get it taken off him at the end of the day.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about the Charlton game in a second, Lewis. But I mean, is there any way Wednesday escape relegation, or are you now looking at games and just going, look, we're just going to enjoy the days out, we're going to go for the laugh, we're just going to enjoy the football? Are you already resigned to relegation?
Yeah, I think it's probably the latter that you just said about enjoying the day out and seeing your mates and whatever else. But Wednesday fans don't really know what to expect going into games. We expect a loss. I think that's probably the best way we go about it. I don't see us getting out of it, to be honest. I think that's season done. Just see what happens off the pitch from now on.
Okay. Let's have a quick chat about the Charlton game then, Tom. We've got to start with the goalkeeping decision. Let's have a quick look at it, shall we? Let's put that on. There we are. I think it was you that tweeted out that the referee didn't give this as a foul to start off with. It's incredible, isn't it? This is now going to get him a 2-game ban, which means that with the rumours now that you are going to get a Bristol City goalkeeper, Lumley, just ready to play against Middlesbrough, who's got history in Middlesbrough, of course, on in midweek. I mean, is Hovarth one of the worst goalkeepers you've seen? As some fans are saying this.
He's definitely up there,
yeah. I mean, he's been shocking a bit recently, but he's had the odd good game. So I think it is just like, I don't blame him too much. He's been a bit crap, but like, yeah, what's he meant to do when you've got a lot of shots going at him? But yeah, the last game he cost us 1 goal, and then that rash decision, and then I think the linesman came over to give it because it was about 5 minutes of just both players down, and then he comes over and gives him a red. And then obviously Liam Palmer goes in and gets a clean sheet, which I'm not sure if he should start next game. But yeah, it's either this Lumley from Bristol, who most people have been saying he's not very good, so I haven't seen too much of him. Or we've got this Stretch, which is a great name for a keeper, but I'm not sure if he's even. I don't know if he's even fully professional. I think he is, but he hasn't played any minutes at least. It's not a good situation.
I mean, it's a damning indictment on the kid, isn't it? If we're going out twice now, begging the EFL, Lewis, to give us a goalkeeper, even though we have got one we could play.
I don't know if how it works with the Logan Stretch. I don't know if he's allowed to play. He's never played any professional minutes, but so it looks like he's not allowed to play with us getting this Lumley in. But I suppose it is what it is.
Okay. What highlights were from the Charlton game from you, Tom? Anybody stand out? There's a shout out.
I mean, maybe to speak on Ugbo, I think he missed a sitter later on. I think it's funny because I think we were really shocking in the first half and we were a bit decent in the second half, but we could have got out of it with a draw if we took our chances. But yeah, I think it was a pretty poor performance all around.
Yeah, I don't want to be harsh on Ugbo, Lewis, but the player from 2 seasons ago he's evaporated, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's a bit harsh not to be. It's a bit hard not to be harsh on Ugbo. Missing his chances, like Tom says. But we've not got the player we thought we had from that 6 months, 2 seasons ago.
Okay. Let's fast forward then, shall we? Let's talk about the games to come this week then. Yeah, first of all, let's get rid of that. That's the one I want. Yes, so it's the all-out boycott on Wednesday, Lewis. We believe there's only 10,000, less than 10,000 tickets that are going to be, or certainly have been sold, and that obviously includes the Middlesbrough fans. What do you expect to happen on Wednesday? Do you think this is going to be the emptiest that Hillsborough's ever been?
I think it probably will be the emptiest. Yeah, people going along with it. I think I said something a couple of weeks ago about it. I think a full stadium with chanting and the scarves and the black and yellow, I think that puts out a stronger message than an empty stadium. And that might be a controversial take between Wednesday fans, but I think, in my opinion, Chansir is in Thailand somewhere, sat, and he doesn't care about whether there's 200 people or 20,000 people in the stadium. I think he's got his money from season tickets and whatever, and he's got that money. So I think if you've paid your season ticket, a full house chanting and protesting that way, I think that sends, in my mind anyway, sends more of a message than a completely empty stadium. Because I might be wrong, but I don't think Chansiri would care if there's nobody there because he's got what he can get, and that's just my opinion, I suppose. But I think the protests that have been going along so far, as in the holding the scarf up and chanting, I think that sends more of a message. But I don't know.
Yeah, we spoke to our Middlesbrough fans who are absolutely, obviously, behind it and won't be buying anything, won't be buying any pies or anything, Tom. So I mean, the footballing world has been really good so far, hasn't it, in uniting behind this? Where do we go from here then, in terms of sending a message?
Yeah, I think it's quite hard, as Lewis mentioned, with the not going or going. I think obviously if you don't go, it hits his pocket, but it's kind of how much will it hit him anymore? I don't know if he's got anything, so I don't know if it'll make much of a difference. I think he's on the way out. It's just how long it'll take for the HMRC or the new regulator to kick him out. And yeah, I think it's just going to continue for quite a while until it's dragged out. So yeah, Middlesbrough, I'm expecting a battering, to be honest. Depending on who's in net. Bannon looks slightly injured. I'm not sure if he's fully fit. yeah, I just can't see us getting anything out of that game. And then the next few fixtures after that look pretty tough as well. So
yeah, let's have a look at them, shall we? Yeah, Borough, Oxford on Saturday is a possible one, isn't it, for 3 points?
I think if we lose that, I think it's like pretty much guaranteed, because the other games, I mean, Norwich probably have sacked Liam Manning by then, but yeah, Oxford at home, if you can't win that, then you're down, I think.
That's a horrible group of fixtures, isn't it? Middlesbrough, West Brom, Southampton.
Yeah, and then of course when we come back after the international break, it's the derby at Hillsborough, Lewis. I mean, how's that going to be going? He's not going to be gone by then. So what's the feeling already between fans as how that game should be attended or not?
In normal circumstances, derbies are a bit, Steel City derbies are a bit nervy anyway. But with them being down there, us down there, it's going to be a weird one. I think we go in expecting to lose, like every other game we're going into the season. But I don't really know how you predict games like that. You just is what it is, I suppose.
Yeah, it'd be the funniest thing ever, wouldn't it? So.
1-0 Wednesday after Blood Bowl or something.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
My God, be legendary. Right, let us know how many points you think Wednesday picking up from that lot. Let's go back to our A to Z then, just to finish off this particular chat then. Yeah, we've done A. Let's have a look at B then. I think there's probably only one conversation here to have, Tom. Who gets in it for B?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Barry Bannon, but I think he's been a legend for us, really. I mean, just to stick through us through how poor we've been and how good he's been over the last 10 years has just been ridiculous. I think he could have easily been playing top-end Championship, low-end Premier League a few years out of the time he's been playing with us, and he's even gone down to League One, which is just shows how much he cares. And I think now his family support Wednesday, like his kids, and I think he's just here for the long term. So hopefully next season he'll still be around. I think he'll still be our best player even in League One. So yeah, let's just keep him for as long as he can go.
Yeah, what is he now? 36, is he? Something like that?
Yeah, 35, 36, I think.
Yeah, bleeds blue and white, Lewis, isn't it? There's no other B's we can pull in here, is there? There's got to be
nothing
Ash
more.
Baker,
nothing
maybe.
More. Jacob Butterfield came to mind. Butterfield came to mind.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know in the comments if you can think of any more. Right. Yeah. Well, again, thanks for keeping smiling, you two. As dismal as these conversations are, it's good that the Wednesday fans have still got the humour. And who knows? Yeah, Wednesday night you could just pull off the biggest shock of the season.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I've seen some Middlesbrough fans saying they're just scared of a potential unknown keeper pulling out a masterclass against them. So you never know. But yeah.
Okay. Well, you've got a bit of a fear factor about you now, haven't you? In terms of we were talking to a group. Who was we talking to? It might have been West Brom saying, "No, we can't lose to Wednesday." It's just it's become the kind of.
I've seen some fans if they beat us 1-0, they're like shocking, whatever.
Yeah,
it's it's that level.
It's that level. Yeah. Right. Cheers, you two. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in 7 days' time to review these two games this week. All the best.